All right, welcome back, everybody, for girls lacrosse in Monsignor Martin's second semifinal from Canisius College. In our second game, we are going to have Nardin playing against Sacred Heart. All right, so the first game went to Nichols. They won 20-5 in a game that just showed how great that they are. They haven't lost a game all season, and they're going to play the winner of this second semifinal matchup. Francis Beck, Joe Daniel here for WNY Athletics. It's postseason action here. The Monsignor Martin going to get us ready and rolling here, and then it's going to be full throttle right starting this weekend, Francis, with postseason action.
Yeah, next week, this coming weekend, we're going to have a couple more games here with Monsignor Martin boys lacrosse, and then we get right into the thick of it with sectionals. I know seeding meetings are happening this week for a lot of the sectional sports, so Western New York Athletics and then the NFHS Network are really, if you're a high school sports fan or you just love watching sports, that'll be the place to be for the next 2 weeks.
This is the 2-3 matchup here. Nardin finishing 9-2, and Sacred Heart was 8-4 in the Monsignor Martin. All right, so we talk about Sacred Heart. We will talk about Nichols in a second. We talked with both coaches. We did a lot of talking there. The three keys to the game for Sacred Heart, I'll do them, you do Nichols. For Sacred Heart, possession, ground balls playing together. They are the underdogs. They feel they only have 5 returning players from a team that made it to the championship game last year. And Francis, what are the keys to the game for Nichols?
Those keys to the game, one is hustle, strong defense, and then getting the first
Nardin,
goal.
I apologize.
Nardin.
Throw us off with the jerseys. Nardin.
Yeah, for Nardin, hustle, strong defense, and getting the first goal. Those are always good advice to have, but especially in a game like this, a playoff game, you want to keep things simple as a coach going into it. You don't want your players overthinking things, and I think that's just a simple thing to keep your players, on the right page and in the right headspace as you get ready for this game.
So Nardin against Sacred Heart. Winner plays at Nichols tomorrow in the championship at 4:30. Nichols is the defending champion in their second year here, and we are on our way here with Sacred Heart controlling the ball. And they are in their all maroon jerseys, and Nardin's in white and green shorts. All right, trying to pick it up there was Samantha Cristiano, and she's pressured, trying to do something there as she got triple teamed. There was a whistle, and it'll stay with Cristiano. Another quick whistle, and this time it's going to be a turnover. It's going to be going towards Nardin.
Nardin won both games in the 2 regular season matchups between the two teams, but they played those games back in April, so I'm assuming a lot has changed since then. Sacred Heart has gone 8-1 since that time. Their only loss being to Nichols, who of course we saw won the last game, and Nardin. Their only losses this season are their 2 games against Nichols, so these are certainly the cream of the crop in the Monsignor Martin League.
Here's Mary Dunn, and she's going to get it on over, and a quick chance here for Nardin. Ball in out of the stick there for Joya. She's got a look. Joya with a shot and a goal. And I apologize. That's not Francis. I'm sorry. That's not number 8. Number 18. Looks like it was Dable.
Yeah, it does look like it was Dable.
Yeah, Dable got that one, so I apologize. Dable's going to get that first goal. As the sun starts to creep in, it makes it a little harder to see those numbers.
And you know what we talk about? Nardin wanted to get the first goal, and that's exactly what they did. Getting that first one, and now that you're in the driver's seat.
So Dable gets on the board first to the game early on here in this semi-final matchup, Nardin and Sacred Heart. Face off here, still trying to win it. They do, and here comes number 2 for Nardin. I apologize, we got to get her number. It's not on the sheet that I have.
Oh, I have Caroline Baldwin.
Caroline Baldwin, and that one goes into the net, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, great start by Nardin. I missed that one, but you could tell Baldwin brought it up and set up her offense pretty good, and they're off to a quick start. And you could tell Sacred Heart, You can tell they had to let that huddle up right after that goal. They need to get quickly into the right headspace and get into this game before it gets away from them.
So two quick goals here. For Nardin, it's 2-0. Baldwin got that one. Becker taking the face off here for Sacred Heart. And the face off controlled here for Boyd for Sacred Heart, trying to get their first good look here. They have a chance. And good defense. Going to have to kick that one out here was Salvo. Coach said she'd have the ball a lot, and she's got it early here in this first possession. Her pass stolen away, and a great defensive play. And that was by number 15. It was Keene. And as she gets the ball up to Vikulik, as they try to get their third goal of the game early. And we talked about it, Francis, with the coach. So a lot of returning players as the pass gets almost stolen away. And it's taken in right by Nardin, and ball's bouncing around. Who wants it? And finally controlled here. And a foul, as that was Grace Russo doing the dirty work there.
You can tell Nardin's keeping the pressure on. She's a triple team there on her own sideline. She had trouble getting that pass out.
And a whistle. And it's going to be Sacred Heart's possession with Gallagher, and she gets it on up. There's Fulco. Fulco battling for it. Ball still on the ground. Both teams have struggled to keep that ball on the stick here early on. And it's finally taken away. Trying to walk that tightrope. And it's in the stick of Vikulik. Here's a pass. And to hold that one out was Baldwin. And good defense here from Sacred Heart. They took it away and a whistle. And a quick timeout here. Looks like a stick on her face, and that would have. So Francis, Baldwin got the second one. And we do have to clarify, it happened so quick here. I believe Becker got that, not Becker. Let's see, number 18. Dable got the first. So Dable and Baldwin have scored here.
And it looked like Salvo has the ball. I think she got hit in the face by something. I think they were checking for blood maybe.
She did, yeah. So Baldwin's going to be in the makeshift penalty box here. Here's a good look for Sacred Heart. Shot. And a goal. Wow, she flew right down there. And a much-needed goal here.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw who got that. Was that Salvo or somebody else get it? Whoever had it, they went streaking down the right side and just fired that one in.
Well, we'll get the official announcement for you in a second here. Like I said, it's a little tough to see with the lights here with the sun, but the Sacred Heart has made it a 2-1 game. And we're going to obviously get that goal here of who scored it. It could have been Salvo. All right, so Salvo's taking a face-off for Sacred Heart. So the pass here for Nardin, and it's going to get away and bounce away, and it'll be Sacred Heart's ball.
Yeah, pass just a little too far away, and great job. I believe that's number 11 who has the ball. Emma Breacher run after it to make sure her team would get possession.
Here's Hillary. She gets it on up. And there they go with Becker. And now on the stick of Salvo. So Salvo has it now. So number 7, Mia Boyd got the goal.
First Sacred Heart's goal scored by number 7.
To make it 2-1. Yeah, Sacred Heart here has possession. with Pozowinski. Pozowinski still has the ball. Good defense, trying to find some space. She gets double teamed. Got a player open, they do. There's a shot, a goal! And Sacred Heart has tied the game.
Great response by the Sharks. You could tell that cut in by Pozowinski. Cut in from the side, puts it in, and now the Sharks are in business. And now you can see it's Nardin having a bit of a huddle now. They need to regroup and get themselves together in front of their net and talk about, I think, try to take care of the communication. They might have had a miscommunication on that last one. But either way, we have a tie game, and this is feeling a lot different than our last one, right, Joe?
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, the first two goals here was for Nardin, and then just, a couple of quick attacks here, and great play by Sacred Heart. So 2-2, 5 minutes into this game. And Salvo is battling for the face-off, and it looks like with Dayball. Redo the face-off. And ball's loose on the ground. And it's taken in, though, by Dayball. So let's see how Nardin recovers from the last two. And a foul. Dayball took it strong here. It'll be a whistle, and they'll have a good chance here.
Yeah, let's see where. Oh, no, they're going to give it to Sacred Heart.
Yeah, so it's a foul against Nardin. Sacred Heart's ball. They're bringing it up.
And now Nardin is back to full strength. You could see number 2, that was Baldwin, who just got out of the penalty.
There's Pozowinski. Pozowinski and a whistle. Yeah, it looks like I want to say it's a holding call.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be on Nardin. Let's see where they set up Pozowinski with the ball.
So Pozowinski just scored. Can she get her second? Pozowinski. Oh, and a great save.
Oh, wait. I think that was actually 9. I'm sorry. That was Lucy Flanagan.
So Flanagan got the shot off, and it was a great save by Catarino. Well, Francis, that's something we didn't have to deal with in the first game, right? The sun in our eyes there. And a little tougher to see their numbers.
It looks like the ball went into the far up side, far back of the field, so they had to stop the clock for a minute. Now we're back in play here.
All right, so Pozowinski gives it on up to Hebler.
You can tell this is important possession. Sacred Heart's taking their time with this.
Salvo gets it knocked out of her stick. Staying with it, taken away by Nardin. And a nice steal by Dayball, and she still has it. Double teamed and gets it on up. Mary Dunn had the ball for a second, still does. And she's going to pass it on up. Dayball, double teamed. Still staying with it now behind the net. Trying to get the cutter there. They got a good look. Here's a shot and a score. That's Caroline Baldwin with the goal.
You can tell Baldwin, she's a bit shorter than the rest of her teammates, about a head shorter, but you know what? She makes up for her lack of height with speed and a willingness to get through. And I think actually that lack of her size may have helped her there. I think she kind of snuck through. I missed her. I don't know about you. I kind of missed her, and I think she kind of snuck through the defense, and that's how she opened up to get that goal.
A nice pass, a nice finish. So after the 2-goal run, that's what Lacrosse is. Nardin gets that lead back here. Remember, the winner faces Nichols tomorrow night at 4:30. Tomorrow night, or early tomorrow night, we'll say.
I consider 4:30 the afternoon.
Well, people are eating dinner at 4:30, right? All right, number 7, it's Mia Boyd has the ball. Ball's now on the ground, goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Nardin ball. They're going to quickly bring that up. That ball's knocked out of her stick. Turnover here. Boyd has it. That's Russo. Here's a chance and a goal! A chance and a score for Grace Russo, and, well, we're all tied up at 3.
Yeah, Russo just kind of came streaking through the middle, and it didn't even look like she put too much on. It didn't seem like she didn't pull back really much at all before she let that go, but kind of put it. It reminded me one of those wrist shots, so there's no wind up. She just kind of let it go, and it's able to go in.
So tied at 3 in a very exciting first half. Connor's taking the face off, it looks like, for Nardin. And as against Salvo, face off. Still loose, controlled, and a whistle. And Nardin's ball. Here they come with Mary Dunn. Dunn gets it up over to Connors, and they're going to swing it to the right side. Lenahan and out behind the net. So they got their last goal, right? Finding that cutter, and it was Dunn trying to find some space to cut, but not this time. No rush here. Trying to find some space. Here's a pass. And is it stolen? Still loose. And finally, it's going to find Mary Kay Christ and her stick, and it's going to be Sacred Heart's ball. Ball's loose on the ground. And Sacred Heart's got it. What a great play. That's Hebler. Good defense. Whistle. Yes, they're going to call a whistle. It might have been against Baldwin. Hebler, quick restart. Quadruple teamed. Contact. That's a whistle.
Yeah, Baldwin with a great move, kind of came from behind and almost pickpocketed Hebler there.
So here comes Baldwin. Baldwin trying to get by Boyd. Passes it on up. Here's a good look here with Dunn. But she's going to have to hold it back here with Baldwin. A frantic pace, 6 goals here in the first 10 minutes. Here's a shot and a goal. Gabby Connors gets the goal.
Yeah, she just made a great play. She kind of streaked up the right side, and she was looking for her spot the whole way and put it home, kind of top of the net over the goalie, and made the big play. Gives Nardin back the lead.
Well, Nardin got the first 2. Sacred Heart got the next 2. That's gone back and forth here. As Russo had tied it, now Connors takes the lead 4-3. Remember, these two teams finished second and third, and not by a lot, Francis, either.
No, I think their first 2 games are not indicative of how good these teams are right now.
Connors wins the face-off and is going to get the ball in her stick. And here's Dunn. Quick pass. They're going to look at a shot, and did not go in. Somehow, I thought that ball had eyes. But nonetheless, Baldwin has it. And that's 22. Here's a look. Good defense. And 22 is Grace Cooley. Yeah, she's in there. So here comes Sacred Heart off the reset. And that ball gets taken away. Good steal by Kubiak. Kubiak's looking to move it here. Pass on the inside. Knocked away, and it's corralled by Christ.
Yeah, Sacred Heart is not letting anything easy through the middle. They were waiting for that pass and knocked it down right away.
Here's Boyd. Gets by Dunn. Boyd gets by a couple of defenders. Boyd still got that space. She's on the left side. Boyd finally gets cut off, though, but, man, did she have that space. Now ball behind the net. Trying to find the cutter, and it goes over the head of number 9, Flanagan. But that's okay, as one of the goal scorers, Grace Russo, has the ball. Here's Hebler. And a whistle, so Sacred Heart's ball as the Sun starts the set. Russo trying to feed number 18 Becker, but it's going to go to Connerano. And here comes Nardin.
Yeah, Connerano is going to be very smart with this pass here.
Almost forces it. Russo was there. Ball's loose. Great scoop, though, by Hillary. And here they come. Russo's got it. Russo. Oh, and a good save by Connerano. That was tough on the short side. Good defense by Nardin.
Yeah, and that was a good job, Flanagan running out to make sure that Sacred Heart keeps possession.
Salvo has it. She gets the ball knocked out of her stick, and that's taken away. And that looked like it was Baldwin. She gets it on up. Here comes Connors. And Connors has someone open. They do, and Dunn will regroup and get it. Back to Connors. And here they go with Lanahan. Chance and a shot in front, and it's a goal. Wow, quick pass in front. Dunn finds the space, and Dunn puts it in.
Yeah, great pass over the middle. Dunn, as you said, found some space and put it in, and that gives Nardin back their 2-goal lead.
All right, you're listening to girls playoff action for Monsignor Martin. 5-3 is the score. We'll be right back.
When you're ready to buy a home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com. You can find new listings before they appear anywhere else and refine your search for immediate notifications of similar properties. Plus, get pre-qualified to make your offer stronger and connect with a local Howard Hanna agent who knows your area and how to close the deal. So when you're ready to buy, visit howardhanna.com and find your home fast.
I love being home.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Even the most prepared moms experience the unexpected. When you do, we're here for you. Western New York Immediate Care provides quick, quality care for non-emergent injuries and illnesses. Go to WNYImmediatecare.com for more information.
All right, welcome back here for the Monsignor Martin second semifinal tonight between Nardin and Sacred Heart. It's 5-3. Nardin's got the last two from Connors and Dunn.
You know, looking at the stats, you can see Caroline Baldwin really stands out. Comes into this game 52 goals, 4 assists on the season, and more impressive than the way she plays with the ball, I think, is her off ball. She really, despite her size, I don't have it listed on here, but she's probably a good, couple inches shorter. She might be maybe just above 5 foot, but she really stands out. She's always moving, getting herself in a good spot. She plays aggressive, and, you can tell she's one of the shining lights for this team, and more impressive than I think maybe her goals is the way she plays when she doesn't have the ball on both sides.
So Dayball and Baldwin for Nardin got us off started here, and Sacred Heart got the next two and kind of went back and forth here for a little bit of time. So 5-3 with 12:24 remaining. Just a reminder that the winner of tonight plays at Nichols at 4:30 for the Monsignor Martin Championship. Nichols won it last year. They're undefeated. And
Undefeated in league play.
in the league, yes. And they were undefeated in the league last year, too. And no one's yet to beat them. It was a tough championship game last year. I believe they played Sacred Heart, right? And Sacred Heart here with a couple of returning players from last year, but they're in the semifinals, and they're playing well here, only down by 2. So there's Beecher here with the face-off, and it's controlled by Baldwin, and she gets it on up. Stick it for Dayball. And here they go with another good opportunity here with Baldwin. And Dayball. No relation to Brian Dayball as far as I know. I love those connections, but not everyone's related there, Francis.
Well, I mean, you're a St. Francis
I
guy, so
should
of
know
course
that,
you
right?
Would, don't you have his family tree somewhere in the school?
Right. Connor's pass, and she's able to curl that back in there. Has tried to feed a cutter in the middle. Baldwin has it. Clock a little under 12 minutes. 11:36 remaining. Now Baldwin going to be sent back out and a whistle. So this is one of the slower possessions we've seen, Francis, in this game. So Baldwin's going to have the reset here from the corner of the play. Here's Baldwin. Got cut off.
Nardin doing a great job surrounding that net, not letting any from Nardin come on in.
Yeah, they did get a cut, though. Vikelic's pass just was a little too high. And that's going to be a good defensive possession there for Sacred Heart, and they're going to get the ball back here. And a whistle. And it's going to go against Sacred Heart as Flanagan was in there. Turns the ball over. Joya gets the ball into Baldwin's stick. Here's Baldwin. Baldwin at the space. Baldwin. Oh, good defense at the end from Sacred Heart, but they got the ball back here for Nardin, and it's in the stick of Vikelic's.
It only took about 4 Sacred Heart defenders to stop Baldwin, of course.
Well, they stopped her at the last possible second. Looking for the cutter, but they're going to reset it up here. And that's Connors. And there's Dayball back to Connors. They found a cutter. Couldn't get it to them. Good defense by Sacred Heart. But Connors is able to get it back in the stick of Baldwin. Baldwin, Francis, she is so shifty. Dayball still has it. Knocked out of her stick. Taken away. Great defensive play from Russo. And now it's into the stick of Salvo. And here they go. The ball's loose on the ground. And Russo's battling for that. So is Dayball. And a whistle. So the goals have kind of slowed down here. Maybe both teams are a little bit happy with that.
Well, you see Sacred Heart playing great defense, but they can't really. They're having trouble holding on to the ball, so that's got to change quickly for them because they are still down 2 goals.
Pozowinski here. And Hebler, and that pass be tracked down there by Flanagan. And it was a good effort, but it will be Nardin's ball. Well, that's right. Obviously being down by 2, it was 3-3. Those goals were flying. We had 6 goals in the first, 8 minutes of this game.
Yeah, they were coming fast, and if all of a sudden you look, Nardin had 2-0 lead, and then Sacred Heart responded back to tie, and yeah, it's a little bit slowing down, but I think the defense has really picked up, especially Sacred Heart's defense. You can tell they're getting very disciplined, and they're really sealing the net in front of their goalie.
And that was a chance for Baldwin, and a great save by Christ, and a lot of contact there.
Guess who it is?
Yeah?
It's Baldwin again.
It's Baldwin again. it's safe to say there was a lot of contact there, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of contact.
Okay. Just want to make sure I got that right here. All right, so Russo's bringing up the ball, and whoa, she gets hit very hard. The refs may want to slow things down a little bit with the actions. A timeout here on the field.
Yeah, it looks like it's
We want to make sure everyone's under control here. You know, the emotions.
yeah, someone here took it.
7:37 on the clock.
21 took a kind of big hit. But she's okay. Lily Flammer took a hit, but she seems to be doing okay. She walked very much on her own power back to the sideline.
So the possession here will be in the stick of Vukovic. Sacred Heart has the ball here and kept in. And the ref really didn't blow the whistle. Everyone stopped. Here's Gallagher. The fans were telling her to go. Everyone thought there was a whistle a couple times there. Gallagher and Russo working here together. Gallagher, she gets hit high. And that was from Trammell. Ref's going to stop play for a second here.
And I think they're going to give the call that the Sacred Heart fans have been kind of clamoring for the past couple minutes.
And here we go. The pass in front. Shot, a score! Beautiful pass from Gallagher. Fine salvo cutting. And speaking of cutting, it's cutting into the lead by 1.
Yeah, that was a great play there. You could tell Salvo was on the same page and caught that pass right in front and put it right in, perfectly executed, and it makes it only a 1-goal deficit for Sacred Heart.
So Salvo was one of the players that their coach had mentioned. You know, she can score, and she gets a big goal there, which was really needed, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was very much needed. You could tell, they defensively they were figuring things out, but offensively they were having trouble really just even keeping possession.
So Salvo and Connors will take the face-off. 6:36 remaining here in this first half. The second semifinal tonight from Canisius College for the Monsignor Martin. As the spring playoffs start to get into full action here in the next couple days. And the face-off will be controlled here, should be, by Sacred Heart, and it is with Gallagher. Gallagher trying to spin away from her defender. Good defense here from Nardin with Dayball. And Gallagher will look to set everything up. Here's a shot, a goal from long range.
Well, Gallagher does the bounce shot. It's a little bit far out, but you know what? The goalie's expecting it from that higher angle, but when it bounces, it comes back up completely different, and that's what allowed it to go in. It bounced to, it's pretty far for a bounce shot, but you know what? It worked, and it ties the game.
So 2 quick goals.
Sacred Heart, 5th goal by Mia Gallagher.
As Gallagher gets that shot from distance. Saw a lot of those goals scored by the Toronto Rock on Sunday night, I'll tell you that. So it's 5-5. 5 goals on 7 shots for both teams.
Gallagher comes into this game with 15 goals and 5 assists, their second leading scorer for the Sharks.
Here's the face-off. Ball's loose. Who's going to ultimately control it? And it's Dayball. And here comes Nardin. Pressured. And good defense there from Fulco. But Dayball stays with it. Back-to-back goals scored by Sacred Heart has this one tied up. Lenahan was behind the net. Pass almost on the ground. Whistle, and let's see who's going to be. And it'll be Sacred Heart's ball off the call. And here they come with Salvo. Here's a chance now. The shot and a score! Mia Boyd got the pass from Salvo. The burst of acceleration, and it's 6-5.
We've seen a couple of those bursts from Boyd so far. The first one was earlier. She came on the left side, was cut off, but this time she goes straight through, and she's able to shoot it in, and that gives Sacred Heart their first lead of the game.
And Sacred Heart has scored the last 3. 2 for Salvo, and Gallagher got the other one. Gallagher also, I believe, got an assist on one of these too, but quick transition. And 5:15 remaining, and the shots are nearly even, and the goals are nearly even. And this has been a very, very impressive 20 minutes so far with 5 to go here in the first half.
It certainly has. You can tell these teams are very evenly matched, high energy on both sides, and they're going kind of tit for tat here.
How is that said, Francis?
Tit for tat?
Tit for tat?
Is it,
Yeah?
is it,
I don't know. I've not heard that in a long time. Well, I haven't given you a hard time yet this game, so I got to find something here. All right, face-off won by Sacred Heart and in for Salvo. And there's Boyd. There's Boyd. Very shifty. Ball's behind the back of the net. That's with Fulco. She's pressured. Got Gallagher. Gallagher trying to find some space. But good defense here from Nardin. There's a cutter. Could they get the pass through to Fulco? They don't. And it's taken away. It gets through by Baldwin. Baldwin's double team. About to be triple team. She gets through it. Oh, my goodness. Almost throws it away, but it stayed in. Great job. And as Dayball gets it, wow, what a play by Baldwin. Using her lack of height there. Shot. Big save by Christ. Off the shot from Dayball. And a whistle. I heard a whistle. I know it's not for me or you. We can't whistle.
I did hear a whistle, but I don't see an arm pointed either way.
All right.
Oh, okay, it looks like Nardin's going to take it.
So Nardin's ball. That's with Connors. And a Dayball. Dayball pressured by Boyd. Got the cutter. And a goal! And that score from Bella Banis. And guess what, Francis? We are all tied up.
But Nardin responds. That was all really set up on their own end with Baldwin getting through that triple team on the sideline. Manages to get a pass out to her teammate. They work it up, and finally the cutter in front. And it's Banis putting in the goal. The freshman scores. Comes up big for her team in this playoff game.
So we're tied again here. Sacred Heart had tied it at 5. They took the lead, and then Nardin came right back here. And they're looking to attack again. Here's Dayball. Dayball's got some space. Dayball, the shot, and she scores. Well, what an individual effort that was from Dayball. She took the ball and said, I'm going to score that goal.
I think she was channeling. I think she saw what Boyd was doing on the other end for Sacred Heart. Mia Boyd, she saw her take it a couple times. Figure I'll try it, and it worked out right off the faceoff and gives Nardin the lead.
So, Sacred Heart had taken lead 6-5, but Nardin said not so fast. They get 2 quick goals from Banis and Dayball. And I'll tell you, we've got a lot of goals scored here. It'd be fun and interesting to recap this at halftime to make sure we got it right. Gallagher fighting for it, taken away by Connors. So back-to-back faceoff wins again here from Nardin. Here's Connors. Connors shot. What a save from Christ. That shot was fired in, but a big save by Christ. And here's Gallagher. She gets bumped off and a whistle, and it's going to be their ball.
Yeah, Chris not only makes the save, but she quickly gets it back out to her team and tries to get that rush going. Of course, this whistle came kind of stopped it, but at least got got the offense going quickly.
Here's Gallagher, double teamed, and her pass to Russo and out of bounds. A lot of energy in the crowd too. Hopefully you can hear this on the stream.
We got a pretty good crowd here.
All right,
We'd say close to 100 people.
Here's Keenan. Spinning. Trying to feed Baldwin. I'm sorry, there was a Banis there. Banis has got a goal. That's like Dayball has it. Dayball. Dayball's shot just goes wide. And it'll be Nardin's ball as we approach 2 minutes to go in this first half of semifinal number 2. And a whistle. And it's going to be a turnover. And it's going to be Sacred Heart's ball. They're going to bring up the ball with Boyd. She's pressured. Let's see how far she takes this here. It's gone on about 50 yards or maybe a little bit more now. It's definitely 50 yards. But here's Boyd. Still has it on the right side. Boyd looking for someone open. Yeah, Sacred Heart with 1:30 to go here. Going to set something up here, try to get a good look. And taken down was Lucy Flanagan. So here's Flanagan. She gets picked up quickly. Oh, pass goes right over a stick of Gallagher, but no one around her. Got to scoop that up, and she does. And a whistle and a foul. It's still going to be Sacred Heart's ball. All right, looks like it's going to be Gallagher. It's got it here. Here's Gallagher. Tries to go 5-hole and a big save from Catarino. She's got the ball as we approach the 1 minute mark.
If you're Nardin, just keep it out of the zone. Don't let Sacred Heart get it back. Let's go into the half with a 1-goal lead if you're Nardin.
And Daly gets it on up. Here's Vucilic. Shot and a save. Big save by Chris. They needed that one here, down by 1. And a whistle here to stop the clock.
And it's going to be Nardin ball, so they're going to have another chance here to score.
There's a chance. Oh, and a great save. That was another good look from Dayball. And Chris has come up twice here with big saves in the last 20 seconds.
Yeah, the sophomore stepping up and making some big plays in this playoff game.
Here's Daly. I apologize, that's Boyd. Boyd's pass was stolen away. Here comes Baldwin. Baldwin shot, and she scores. And Nardin takes advantage of the turnover from Sacred Heart, and Baldwin took it right in and gets the goal.
Yeah, I think Sacred Heart seemed like they were content on just taking it into the half, down 1, but Nardin had other ideas. You could see Baldwin was aggressive. They pick up the loose ball, turnover, and put it in, get back the 2-goal lead, 8-6.
So that's 3 straight goals here for Nardin after trailing for the first time tonight, Francis, 6-5. So 12.5 seconds to go. Nardin has 14 shots and 8 shots for Sacred Heart. They got 6 on 8 shots. And a very exciting first half. Something we expected from the 2 and 3 seeds. And face-off again. They've done a good job on the face-offs. Here's Dayball, 5 seconds to go. To Baldwin, oh, just over her stick. That's going to do it here. Yes, just maybe another second they needed, but a very exciting first half. 8-6 is our score. 3 straight goals by Nardin to take the lead. It's 8-6 at halftime. The winner plays Nichols tomorrow at 4:30. For Francis Beck, I'm Joe Daniel. We'll be right back in about 6 minutes here. You're listening and watching to Girls Lacrosse for Monsignor Martin on WNY Athletics.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
If you've been injured in an auto accident, large or small, call 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab right away. If you are in pain or just sore, don't take chances. Call RES today and take advantage of their 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. With no copays, RES will help navigate the confusing world of no-fault insurance with you, so you can concentrate on getting better. 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. The most important call you can make after an auto accident.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere, covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Does he do car?
Forget about it.
How about home?
Forget about it.
Does he get good rates?
Forget about it.
And you're saying there's no problem too big for this guy?
Forget about it. Paul, this is Johnny, the guy we've been talking about. Johnny, Paul Wolf.
Mr. Wolf, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for the invite.
Not a problem. It's Paul, not Mr. Wolf.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
Johnny, forget about it. For all your insurance needs, call 835-WOLF. And...
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. Get started today at howardhanna.com.
Even the most prepared moms experience the unexpected. When you do, we're here for you.
All right, welcome back here to Canisius College on it's a Tuesday night, Francis. Sometimes I lose track of the days here. It's second semifinal for the Monsignor Martin. 8-6 is our score at the half. The winner plays at Nichols at 4:30 tomorrow for the Monsignor Martin Championship.
And then after that, there will be a state title this year against a team, the winner out of Long Island, the Catholic League of Long Island. That game will be played here. I believe it's noon on Sunday.
Yeah, and you talked about a triple header, Francis. You've got to be here.
Yeah, and then
I'll be here right
that,
next to you, rooting you on if I'm not even doing the game. I'm your biggest.
And then
cheer.
after that, we will be the Monsignor Martin boys lacrosse semifinals. They'll do them right after.
How's St. Francis doing? Are they going to make it?
I have to check on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they made it.
Well, I hope so. All right, so let's get back to this game. Enough talk about St. Francis. Obviously, I'm a homer. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so 8-6, but let's talk about the last 3 goals here. Bannis and Dable and Baldwin. It was 6-5 Sacred Heart, and Nardin kind of took over the momentum.
Yeah, it was 6-5 Sacred Heart, and you thought Sacred Heart was going to go into the half with the lead, and then all of a sudden Nardin pulls out a couple of goals, or at least, I'm sorry, tie game, and then Nardin pulls out a couple goals. They were playing to that till the clock hit triple zeros, and it certainly paid off for them.
Well, I'll tell you here, with Nardin, they got 14 shots, right? 8 shots for Sacred Heart, and Sacred Heart's goalie's made a couple of big saves because this game could be extended more than by 2.
Yeah, she definitely. Hey, yeah, the sophomore. Mary Kay Christ, sophomore, making big saves so far. Today, let me pull up her stats. Yeah, she comes in to this game only 51 goals allowed, about a 55 save percentage on the year. We were talking to Coach beforehand. They've been splitting their time between both goalies this year.
Dable and Salvo were on the face-off here, controlled here by number 7, Mia Boyd. Boyd brings it on up. And that's with Salvo, who has it. Salvo kind of pushed around here. And going to set it up here. There's Russo. She had a great goal in that first half. Russo has it. Dangling through a couple players. Trying to find a cutter. They do. Spin move. Going to get the shot off. They can't. Here's a good look. Flanagan. Flanagan and a whistle.
She had a wide open opportunity. I don't know.
Oh, boy. Oh,
yeah,
boy.
it was
Well, let's see if Flanagan does it here. Flanagan's shot. Maybe off the goalpost. Russo! That one goes wide. I want to ask Amber, if we ever see her, why they would call that, if we could explain it to her. That was very interesting. But nonetheless, Sacred Heart's going to get the ball back here. Looks like behind the net is Flanagan. Yep, that's Flanagan now behind the net to Boyd. Trying to find a cutter. All taken away. That was by Baldwin. Baldwin fakes the pass there. Now she gets it on up. And it's connect to No. Pass in the air. Can be controlled. And it does. Vucelic. Vucelic. Pass in. Taken away. It's a very slow moving play at the end, though, Francis. So Chris gets it.
Yeah, Chris, I think she just went in there and wanted to take it herself just to stop the play.
Gallagher takes the ball. She's trying to get by Dunn. Nice pass. It's completed. And Nardin's getting a little rough out there.
You know what? Lucy Flanagan was coming down almost wide open, and I don't think she could get the pass off to Flanagan, or else she would have had a open opportunity in front of the net.
Here's a chance and a goal. And that was Catherine Becker with the goal. So Becker 8-7 here.
Sacred Heart's 7th goal scored by number 18, Catherine Becker.
Yeah, great job by Becker getting it in, and great response by Sacred Heart. And you can see the energy right now on the bench. You saw Selville jumping. She was responding to her bench, which was also jumping. I love this Sacred Heart bench. They are totally in the game. It doesn't matter that they're maybe not playing. They are completely dialed in right now.
As Dable takes the face-off, 70% of the shots have gone in for Sacred Heart. How about that math, Francis?
That was pretty
That's
good
some St.
math.
Francis math right there. All right, Dable getting it. It's got Boyd on her. Pass almost thrown away. Baldwin stays with it. And just slow it down. Dable to Vukovic. I apologize. I'm struggling with her name here. There's a pass. Chance. Oh, just went over the net. A great shot. Great save by Chris. That shot was by Clotery. And I think we got here Vukovic. Baldwin. Lost the ball, but able to stay with it is no. From behind the net. Chance nearly bounced in. Great save by Chris.
I don't know how that didn't bounce in. Like, that's a fantastic save.
Banas almost scored, almost went bananas on that goal. Russo. Finally controlled, knocked away by Dable. And the refs are going to blow a whistle here.
Yeah, it's a possession. I think Sacred Heart. Oh, it's going to go back to Nardin anyway.
Yeah, Nardin's got it. Here's Baldwin. Baldwin, good defense by Boyd. Baldwin looking for the cutter. It's going to go back up top to Vukovic. And a whistle.
It's an opportunity down for Nardin.
And Vukovic has it. Got the cutter. Oh, just in and out of the stick for Kubiak. Let's see if we're going to stay here. All right, another opportunity here with Kubiak. Kubiak versus Chris. Here's Kubiak. Kubiak, oh, another save by Chris. Got her stick on it. And again, Nardin's going to keep possession here. Chris has been huge. Here's Banas. And back up top. Vukovic. Vukovic shot deflected into the stick of Chris. And another whistle.
Chris May, I think, according to our scoreboard, 11 saves so far, and she's had some big ones, especially to start the second half.
Yeah, and she's going to have another one here. She just robbed Vukovic. Here's Vukovic again. Another save by Chris. All right, here comes Sacred Heart.
Oh.
And we're going to get a whistle here. And we're going to get a penalty here. Yeah. It's going to go against Haven Dayball. This game has gotten a little rough here since the first half, Francis.
Well, you saw it early. These two teams got in playoff game. It started early, and I don't want to say. I think the refs were letting him play just a little bit, and I think two teams taking advantage of that. And then you add in two rivals. This is a playoff game, and so you're going to definitely get some chippiness.
All right, Boyd looking to go coast to coast. She has the ball in the offensive zone. Here's with Gallagher. Gallagher gets by her defender. Gallagher trying to go to the net. Gallagher, tough shot. That's going to be into the crease area. And let's see, Sacred Heart able to pick up that loose ball. And it was
It's like it's
Tazawinski there.
Is it? No, 6. Folco. It's hard to see from up here.
Yeah, 6, 8, 9, but we're getting there. Here's Folco shot trying to bounce it in, and a nice save from Catarino. So both goalies in that situation coming up with some big saves here. Catarino's pass and going to be thrown away. Sacred Heart's ball.
I do love how the lights are hitting the turf here at the Dembski Score Complex at Canisius College. It's very nice setting for this fantastic game.
Oh, absolutely. It's actually easier to see the numbers now than when the sun was out here. So Russo still has it here. Cradling that stick. Baldwin's on her. That pass and not going to be completed. Loose ball. Gallagher was battling for it. Also done. Baldwin's now in there, and she picks up the ground ball. So Sacred Heart here on the defense here with Nardin bringing the ball. Here's Dunn. Dunn's pass in and out of the stick, but able to control it. They're going to slow it down here with Baldwin. Connors and a whistle. All right, so Chris has been huge in this situation. She's got to come up big again with Connors. Connors shot, scores! And this time, Nardin was able to get the goal, and they lead 9-7.
Yeah, I was going to say earlier, it feels like we were in a bit of a scoring drought, especially with the way that first half went. And it's Nardin that breaks through, and they regain that 2-goal lead in this one. And now, if you're Sacred Heart, you can't wait much longer for a response, because especially the way Nardin's playing. If you allow Nardin to get down there, take a 3-goal lead, I'm not sure if Nardin's going to let you back in on the other side.
4 of the last 6 goals have been off the sticks of Nardin players. Actually, 4 of the last 5. So last time Sacred Heart was up, they were up 6-5, and it's now trailed to a 9-7 with a lead to Nardin. So here's Connors battling for it with Boyd. Loose ball, and Nardin's got it. Finding Baldwin. Baldwin's got Hillary on her. And she's going to pass it up. Here's a chance. Good look. Oh, and a great save as Dayball tried to go 5-hole on Christ. And another whistle, another opportunity again here. So the ball's going to go to Nardin. That pass couldn't be controlled. Loose ball, and Sacred Heart steals it. Taken away by Dayball. Dayball, and another whistle. Good work by Kelly Kubiak back there as well for Nardin in the situation.
Yeah, Chris needs to make this save here. This is going to be a key part of this game for both sides.
Here's a chance and a goal. And that's Dayball. So 10-7. Timeout, Sacred Heart. Timeout for us. We'll be right back. You're watching Girls Lacrosse on WNY Athletics.
When you're ready to buy a home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com. You can find new listings before they appear anywhere else and refine your search for immediate notifications of similar properties. Plus, get pre-qualified to make your offer stronger and connect with a local Howard Hanna agent who knows your area and how to close the deal. So when you're ready to buy, visit howardhanna.com and find your home fast.
I love being home.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
All right, welcome back to Canisius College for the semifinals, game number 2 between Sacred Heart and Nardin. I apologize at Nichols in the beginning. We were joking about the jersey colors and how we're going to mess it up, and I messed it up in the first 2 minutes, Francis.
I got to be honest, when I was putting together my notes, like I couldn't tell you how many times I was on the page on the website and I get confused between Nardin and Nichols. They both start with N. They both are green and white colors. And they're both, I think they're both non-Catholic schools in the Catholic League. So too much in common, in my opinion.
There's a lot in common, for sure. So tomorrow we'll be there at 4:30, Francis and I.
At Nichols.
At Nichols. We'll be in a makeshift press box. And I hear it's a little smaller than Willis, but we're going to have a great time. It's going to be a great game as we settle the 2022 Monsignor Martin champion. Nichols won it last year. They beat Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart wants the... little redemption here. It sounded like it was a great game last year in the 2021 championship.
Yeah, that was a 12-11 game. Memory serves me right. I may have went to overtime as well. So, you talking about Nardin or Sacred Heart?
Sacred Heart, yes.
Yeah, Sacred Heart. Yeah, that Sacred Heart fell in the final last year to Nichols. 12-11. That was a close game. I think that game was also played at Nichols as well.
Nichols is a great complex. I mean, it still looks the same when I played soccer there, but outstanding school for the boys and the girls as they go for their second championship in only their second year. But these two teams will have something to say with it. But we got to get through this game here. Sacred Heart, they've done well. They're up 6-5, but Nardin has shown a little bit more strength in the offensive end here. But Chris has been unbelievable nonetheless, no matter how this game goes. Dayball. And that was Salvo with the battle there for the face-off, and it's taken in here by Nardin. Here's Baldwin. And going to be a foul, and that's going to go against for Beaker. Here's Baldwin. Gets it on up. Here's Dayball. Dayball trying to find some space, trying to get in the middle. Lost the ball for a second, able to get it. Now got Connors. Still plenty of time to go here. Dayball spinning around. Good defense. Ball taken away. No. And Francis, that's one thing that's gone a little bit different in the second half for Sacred Heart. Getting those fouls called in that area. It's giving a great opportunity, and Nardin has scored some goals in this situation.
I was just about to say I think the refs have tightened things up a bit. I think they were a little loose.
And Dayball gets that one in. And again, they've scored a few goals in this situation. And Chris has come up huge, but the last couple, it's a hard save to make, and it's gone by her.
Well, yeah, and I think, as I was trying to say, I think the officials allowed the players to play a little. They kind of gave them a little leash. It's a little slack to play with, allowing them to be aggressive on both sides. And then in the second half, I think they shortened that leash a little bit. And unfortunately, it's been Nardin pretty much mostly with the ball. So because they're down and because they're on the defensive end, Sacred Hearts maybe had to be a little more aggressive than they would like, and it's cost them.
Dayball's fourth goal of the game, and she's got back-to-back goals. Baldwin battling for it. She's going to pick that one up. She's got Gallagher on her, and here she goes. She's got speed. Baldwin passes it. No, she didn't. I'm sorry. Whoa, she faked me out there. Now she did. And now stick up Connors. Pass back to Baldwin. Stolen away by Boyd. Trying to get it up. Boyd's one of those transition players. Can she get through? She does. Here's Boyd. Boyd shot and a save. Just didn't have the angle on Catarino there. But nonetheless, a fantastic play and a great opportunity to cut into this lead here.
Yeah, very strong play. And if you're Sacred Heart, you're glad you got the ball back, and now it's time to get going.
And that's Flanagan who has it, trying to find someone open in front. No one's cutting out. They're going to send two in there. It's not there. Good defense by Nardin. Here's Boyd. Boyd, she got some space. Boyd shot. Yes, it's in the net.
And you know what? I'm going to say it right now. If there's a big turnaround here, it starts down in that other end. Boyd deflecting the pass, picking it up, making her way down the field, and she finishes off about 30 seconds later with that goal. We could point to that later in the game, depending on how things go, as a turning point. Boyd makes a big play in this one. Senior comes up big for her team in a moment when they needed her to.
So 11-8 score here. Nardin, they've gotten some goals off some, fouls that have been committed by Sacred Heart. They got 8 more shots, but still a 3-goal game here. So Dayball's taking that face-off for Nardin, of course. Nardin's done a great job on face-offs. Can they win this one? Ball's on the ground, still loose, and it's going to be Sacred Heart's ball.
That's big for the Sharks.
So Gallagher's pass over there, number 24, Grace Russo. There's a pass, a chance. Great save by Catarino on the shot from Salvo. Oh boy, it almost made it 11-9.
Salvo was wide open in front, and I don't know how she didn't make that one. Great
They take
save.
the pass away, scores! Flanagan took the pull away from Catarino, and it's 11-9.
As I was just saying, of course, then Sacred Heart scores and puts that one in, and this is a 2-goal game, and this is back to where we pretty much started from, right? Nardin had that started with a 2-0 lead. Sacred Heart responded back, but this is where we've been.
Well, just like the Toronto Rock on Sunday night, I know my dad's listening, hopefully he heard that. The Sacred Heart Sharks are not going away.
No, they certainly aren't, and you could tell these players are stepping up.
All right, so Salvo taking a face off. This time Dayball's not in there. And face off, controlled, still loose. Can the Sharks get it? I think they're going to. And they will. Flanagan was able to pick it up before Baldwin got there. So Gallagher's got it. Got to get it up, and she does. And it's a push as Pazowinski here. So quickly. Down by 2. They've gotten the last 2. Still plenty of time to go. Maria Salvo has the ball. Got Pazowinski. Let's see if she's going to give it to her. Salvo, spin move. Shut down at the end. She got to get rid of it. She's got Gallagher. Gallagher hits the girl wide open. Gallagher, the shot and a save. Let's see if it bounced over. Let's see what the call will be. They called a penalty. And Francis, that was a great pass in front, trying to find Pazowinski.
Is that Pazowinski or is that? No, that's Falco.
Falco, number 6. So she found Falco there. So Falco's got a chance to make it a 1-goal game here. Falco versus Catarino. Here's Falco, shot. And just going to go wide there. And unfortunately, this is how this possession will end, but a great opportunity. As here comes Nardin with Dunn.
And if I'm Nardin, I'm not rushing anything. I'm taking my time. I'm letting my defense take a break and trying to hold on to this ball for a little while. Sacred Heart had all the momentum there. You got to at least slow them down.
So Dayball has it. She's scored the last couple goals here. Baldwin, they've done a good job on her ever since the beginning. Ball's loose. Still going to be Nardin ball. Dable gets through by 2. Dable shot. Oh, just missed.
Yeah, we'll stay Nardin ball.
So behind the net. Got a good look in front. Here's Banis. Banis' shot, another whistle. And again, this is where it's hurt Sacred Heart in the second half.
Yeah, those penalties in their own end and giving Nardin those free chances.
So Chris has got to come up huge here against Banis. Here's Banis' shot, and it gets in. A nice effort from Chris, but Banis is going to get the goal and extends the lead back up to 3.
Yeah, kind of that low shot and just sneaks in underneath the stick and gives Nardin back that 3-goal lead and takes away that momentum from the Sharks.
Just to update you on the shots, it's 23-16 in favor of Nardin.
Although I have to say, I'm looking at that Nardin bench right there. They're still Sacred Heart bench. They're still very much into this game. I do not see them going away anytime soon.
Yeah, they're in this game here. A tough one to give up, to give it to 3 goals, but 3 goals is easy to come back from, but you got to get the ball and got to bury your chances here. There's Connors. Their pass is stolen away by Salvo and taken right back here for Nardin. Oh, and a great take there from Dayball, but good defense by the Sharks.
And like Baldwin got it and then was fouled, so she's going to get an opportunity.
So here's Baldwin. Here's Baldwin. Shot and a score.
Nardin's 13th goal, scored by number 2, Caroline Baldwin.
So Baldwin, one of their leading scorers here. She has a few in this game as well. I mean, Sacred Hearts played a good game here. Good defense. It's just, the refs are blowing the whistles, and I don't think they're adjusting as well as they'd like to.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good way to characterize it. They're playing probably the same amount of aggression as they did in the first half. It might be getting called slightly more, and it's unfortunately a lot of these tight calls are when they're getting close to each other. I would say it's happening on the Sacred Heart end. It's just not happening, and those opportunities aren't happening on the other end.
All right, here they come. Here's Salvo, and no, a little too aggressive. Sorry, not going to get that one. That's a great call. A tough call, though, go against Sacred Heart. And here they come. Chased around there. Trammell has it. Got to give it up. She does. And it's in the stick of Daly. And here they come. There's a good opportunity for Nardin. Chance. And a goal! Gabby Connors. And the execution and transition as Nardin here extends the lead to 14-9.
And I think Connors was one of the players who just came in off the bench after that last goal, and you can see with the fresh legs she's able to score. And I think Sacred Heart needs to see what take another break here to try to figure out they can get one last cast and take one last run.
Yeah, and Sacred Heart had made a good run to make it to 11-9. They had another good chance, and but it's 14-9. We'll be right back on WNY Athletics.
When you're ready to buy a home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com. You can find new listings before they appear anywhere else and refine your search for immediate notifications of similar properties. Plus, get pre-qualified to make your offer stronger and connect with a local Howard Hanna agent who knows your area and how to close the deal. So when you're ready to buy, visit howardhanna.com and find your home fast.
I love being home.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Even the most prepared moms experience the unexpected. When you do, we're here for you. Western New York Immediate Care provides quick, quality care for non-emergent injuries and illnesses. Go to WNYImmediatecare.com for more information.
All right, welcome back to Canisius College for the Monsignor Martin semifinal game 2 between Nardin against Sacred Heart. The winner faces off against Nichols. And for the ones who didn't join us in game 1, Nichols beat Buff Sem 20-5. And Nichols is yet to lose a game in Monsignor Martin in the last 2 years. Over 188 goals in league play. And about 288, I believe, in overall. So they can score, and we saw that firsthand. It's going to be a tough game for whoever plays them tomorrow night.
And right now it appears, and if Sacred Heart wants to be that team, they really need to get moving quickly, and it starts with winning the faceoff. That's one thing they've really struggled with in this second half is winning faceoffs, getting possession. Nardin's been getting him, and they've been able to attack the net. That's the big reason why they have the lead.
Dable, it looks like against Salvo as well. Last 3 goals have been scored by Nardin after Sacred Heart cut it into 11-9 lead. This time, Salvo gets the face-off, and she wins it. Here she comes. So Salvo's got it. Got to watch the shoulder. She got called for foul last time, and this time she's going to get a call go against her way. Let's get it go against Dunn. So Salvo, good look here. Tough angle, though. Let's see what she tries to do. I mean, they need a goal. Passes it off. And Russo couldn't control it, and Trammell's in there, and Catarino picks it up. Did you like that call, or you think she should have shot it?
I probably would have shot it, but that would have been a nice pass. I mean, she was open. I don't think Nardin saw Russo coming.
And here comes Dunn. And she gets it on up. That's Connors. Shot still 25-16 here in favor of Nardin. Been impressed with Dayball tonight. And Connors. Done a good job against Baldwin, though. She got the second goal of the game. Ball behind the net. Fighting for it. And a whistle. And this time it's going to go for Sacred Heart.
You can tell Nardin the double team on the girl with the ball there. Can't make out a number, but Sacred Heart's got to get this out quick.
So here comes Boyd. She's got the ball. Boyd's about to get triple team. She gets through the 3 defenders. Great individual effort from Boyd. And Boyd's going to get stopped there and held, and I may not be a referee, but I can tell you that was definitely a foul. So Dunn probably going to get the call there. Pass is going to go over, and it's going to go into the stick of Russo. Oh, and a good look, just could not be controlled.
I think she was looking to shoot before she had it.
That was Salvo, taken away by Trammell. Trammell's quadruple teamed. See if they can get the ball back. And that should be Sacred Heart's ball, and it looks like it is.
That Salvo slow to get up. Looks like she landed on the track on the outside of the field here.
Here's a chance, and a goal! A much-needed goal from Flanagan.
Yeah, Flanagan wide open. I don't know why Nardin just kind of lost her in front of the net. She's open and makes this a 4-goal game, and you give a little life to the Sharks with just under 5 minutes to go.
10th goal scored by number 9, Lucy Flanagan.
So Flanagan, they take advantage of the foul behind the net. And, you talk about the shots. They've got 10 goals and 17 shots, making, the most of their moments here. Getting outshot by 8. And I'll tell you, I'm impressed with Salvo. She's taken every face-off tonight for Sacred Heart. Ball's loose. Can Sacred Heart get this one? They're just going to come up a little bit short. Baldwin gets the loose ball. And she's covered there by Pazowinski. Dayball trying to get to Baldwin. Russo battling for it. And Sacred Heart ball. Down by 4. Here they come. Here's Russo. Stays with the ball. She's double teamed. Has to get rid of it. And she will to Boyd. Boyd got the ball taken out of her stick, but they're going to call a whistle against Nichols. Or, I'm sorry, against Nardin. There we go. They've done a good job with that. Against Nardin.
Yeah, if you click, got a little too aggressive there, and they called it. The officials called her for it.
So here's Boyd. Boyd gets around a couple of Nardin defenders. Gets taken down. And they will call a penalty. All right, so that penalty is going to go to Abby Joya.
Means Nardin's going to be man down here. Big opportunity for the Sharks.
It's going to be Mia Boyd here. Clock did stop on the call with 3:53 remaining here in the second half. All right, Boyd.
Oh, clock.
Got a player in front. Shot. Oh, it just went wide, and a great chance, looks like, from Folco. But nonetheless, Sacred Heart still has possession. Trammell is playing some defense down there. Give and go. Can he get it in? Great save by Catarino. And Sacred Heart has a couple of good looks here for the Sharks, but cannot get it by Catarino. There's Daly. Weaving her way through a bunch of Sharks. Got Connors. Connors, nice catch. It was not easy. Ball's on the ground. Nardin's got it. Bernis, and a save by Christ. And a foul.
See, I know they stopped the clock. I'm trying to see wonder what they're trying to figure out right now.
It's possible what they're eating for dinner.
That's true. I'm thinking about gyms after this.
Did you eat Jim's last night?
No, I ended up not going to gyms.
Of course not. All right, well, we'll find out where Francis ate dinner tomorrow night coming up at 4:30. Ball goes out of bounds.
Did you eat yet?
No. I had a egg quesadilla at 3:30. I'm hungry. My parents are listening, so I got to go somewhere healthy. All right, so Baldwin has the ball. There's Connors. Good defense here by the Sharks. Connors got it. No time to rush here. Ball knocked away. Russo was having it here, and it's right in the stick of Connors.
And if you're Nardin, take your time. Take your time. No reason to rush.
Banis! And it's in the nets.
Or don't listen to me.
Well, she had a good look, and she put it in. So she made it worth it.
Yeah, she did. And you know what? As they pull a cliche here, the best defense is offense.
Look at you. That was a great one-liner. What was the she line? What was the player for Nichols? A she line?
It was some play in words. The she line.
Yeah, well, let's take a look here. It's 15-10. Banis got that goal. So we got to look this up here. It was number 17. It was she line, and I said it. She lined it in.
That was it.
It was a good pun. All right, so Banis gets that goal. 15-10 for Nardin.
15th Nardin goal scored by number 26, Isabella Banis.
Baldwin gets that one. Another face-off win for Nardin. As Baldwin's going to settle things down. Connors. Connors gets the ball knocked out of her stick. And that looks like it was Salvo, and it is. And here they come. Gallagher. She's got a girl wide open. Oh, and they just missed her. It was close. It was the right pass. Went over the stick of Hebler. Oh, the Francis. That would have been great. She would have been wide open and down the line.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it was a perfect setup. The pass just over her stick.
So here's Dunn. We're under 2 minutes to go. Ball's loose. There's Boyd fighting for it. Sacred Heart does have possession here with Russo. That pass is going to be a little too high. And got Keene trying to get it, and she does. Trammell has it. Now the stick of Connors. Connors looking to quickly turn and get that ball up, and she does. And slowed down by Baldwin. Now Baldwin has a shot. And she scores. Caroline Baldwin with the goal. And I thought this time she was going to hold out, but she found a good chance to score, and she did.
Yeah, you just said Caroline Baldwin slows down. I'm like, when has she ever slowed down today? She is always moving.
That's right. I wonder how many miles all these girls have run tonight. Probably more than I've done in a year, I could tell you that. But, yeah, Baldwin, I mean, you're right. She had a good chance, and she doesn't slow down. She's going to score a goal.
Yeah, she is fantastic today. She has done fantastic today. Big props to her. I think you'll see her in our post-game interview afterwards.
Yes, checked it out with Francis Beck, either posted tonight or early in the morning. Francis will interview the player of the game. The earlier game, also, you can catch that video. That should be posted online soon, right?
Yeah, it's already up.
Already up. All right, check that interview with the player of the game from Nichols. We'll tell you in a second who that was, just so. As 45 seconds to go. And the ball's going to go to Catarino.
Nardin's 16th goal, scored by number 2.
So 35 seconds to go. Ball's loose on the ground, taken in by Sacred Heart. There's a chance, and shoved from behind was Pozowinski. All right, so Francis, we have a quick second. That interview for the Nichols player. Who'd you interview?
Ava Plata and Lila Allen. And Allen scored her 100th goal of the season.
And she had 7 goals tonight. And Plata had chipped in a few as well in the 20-5 win. Pozowinski tried to go 5-hole. Ball just bounced wide. Yeah, 16-10 here is the score. Another whistle. So remember here, this game went back and forth, and Nardin got the first two, Sacred Heart got the next two, and then Nardin was up 5-3. And then, we found it out here is Sacred Heart's going to get a chance here with 7.4 seconds to go. And it's going to find the back of the net. So they're going to make it a 16-11 here score. Looks like it was Salvo. But so the last time, though, the Sacred Heart lead, it was 6-5, but just an impressive run here. And now 16-11 here by the Nardin offense.
Yeah, I think in that second half it came down to really face-offs for Nardin. And then I think the Sacred Heart defense got a little too aggressive in that second and really couldn't adjust. And you know what? Nardin took advantage.
They sure did. That's their 16th goal of the game on 27 shots. 16 goals, 27 shots for Nardin. That's the 11th goal right now that we just saw on 19 shots for the Sharks, who unfortunately are going to fall a little bit short tonight. They're not going to move forward and get a second chance at Nichols as they lost last year in the championship game. But congratulations to Nardin. You are playing in the Monsignor Martin Championship tomorrow night at 4:30 at Nichols. That'll be live here on WNY Athletics.
Yeah, you know what? This was a fantastic game, though. Shout out to Sacred Heart, especially their goalie, Mary Kay Christ, sophomore coming in, talking to coach. They said they've been splitting time between the goalies. I think they just wanted the hot one, and you know what? I think Chris was pretty good tonight.
Well, Nardin gets the win. We talked with their coach before the game. We had some three keys to the game. She had hustle, strong D, and she couldn't think of the third one. So I said, getting the first goal, and she said, that's a good one. And guess what? They got the first goal, and they get the win. All right, so tomorrow, 4:30, Francis and I will be live at Nichols. Thank you so much for joining us for both games here for Monsignor Martin action. This continues tomorrow, and also boys and girls lacrosse for Section 6. The playoffs start over the weekend. So congratulations to Nichols and congratulations to Nardin. You're moving on to the Monsignor Martin Championship tomorrow night. We'll see you live at 4:30. For Francis Beck, I'm Joe Daniel saying good night from Canisius.